This is... Oh, okay. Mason the Brock Henderson. Welcome to episode 9. This stuff is what I was... Last episode, this is why I was kind of like... I was interested, but I wasn't like, oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't like on the edge of my seat. Because it just... There was none of this. There was none of this intensity, this gripping, like, what's gonna happen next? Okay. They've got Kilgrave. Jessica's trying to get a confession out of him. And... Okay, first of all, I do want to go back and talk about the whole Jerry, Wendy thing going on, their divorce. It does play into the plot now. Kilgrave offers her, resolving her situation. And she is at such a point now with this whole thing. It's kind of the point I'm at right now. She wants it resolved. She doesn't care how. She's just done with it. She's tired of it. And so she's almost willing to let Kilgrave handle it. And once again, it's the 9th episode, and... One second. There are 13 episodes, just like Daredevil. Ah! No! Hang on. Lost the camera. It's back. Okay. There are 13 episodes, so it's the 9th one. It makes sense that this is... They've got Kilgrave, but it's not going to end here. Something's going to go wrong. Just never sure what. It's always like, so what's going to go wrong this time? So, anyway, Jessica's trying to force a confession out of him by torturing him. Hogarth shows up and says this won't be enough. It's under duress. There's no witness here. So Jessica does everything in her power to get a witness. First thing that happens, she goes in with Trish and Hogarth watching and tries to beat a confession out of him. In which case she finally realized, kind of what I said with the taking the pictures of her on her phone and sending them. He doesn't even have to command her to be in control. And this is when she realized that she's like, wow, he didn't even have to say anything. He didn't have to tell me to do anything, and he was still completely in control. And he was. That's exactly... He wanted her to beat the crap out of her, to make her look crazy, to make him look like the victim. And that's what happened. So that didn't work. Jessica was trying to talk to the Morgan Freeman looking cop to get him to come witness because he's a cop. Tries to talk to him, saying, you know what happened at the station was not just a prank, was not just a joke. And so he's kind of struggling with it, but at the same time, he's like, I've got 2 more years. He's kind of like the Murtaugh. I'm getting too old for this stuff. And so he's not really willing to go along with her plan until she sends him a video. At first I was like, who's sending this video? And then he shows up and she's like, so you got my video? I'm like, oh, that was part of the plan. I got it now. She handcuffs him so he can watch this whole thing. The whole episode is spent with her. First she's trying to beat a confession out of him. Then she realizes she needs to find his parents. So she goes through a lot of pain, a lot of research, just a lot of work. Finally finds a picture of his mother. It's one of the women in the support group that has been meeting to talk about Kilgrave's effect on them. So she goes to the support group, finds the woman, and tracks her down, finds both the mom and the dad, and brings them to talk to Kilgrave. And that's when the cop shows up. That's when she handcuffs him. Now they have a witness. They have the camera ready. It's all set for him to just finally capture him in the trap. So the mother and father go inside. Kilgrave again is playing the victim. You guys mistreated me and blah blah blah. And you left me. He's getting upset. you can see some of the emotion is definitely real when he gets mad at them for leaving. That emotion is real because he had nobody to take care of him after that, so he had to do it on his own. So that part I think is real, but the rest of it is all like poor pitiful me, and it's all getting caught on tape. So it's kind of like, God, this is still going wrong. And then the mother, like, it's just like, you're our son, Kevin. We love you, and puts him in a hug, and the father's like, no, this isn't right. To which the mother says, I'm sorry for everything, and starts reaching into her jacket. I'm like, oh crap, is she about to kill him? Like, that would not be good. And grabs some scissors and stabs him in the shoulder. She's like, you're our responsibility, Kevin. Sorry. And then he's like, I understand. Mother, grab the knife. And the father's like protesting. He's like, shut up, father. So she grabs the scissors. I don't know why I said knife. Scissors. And first, Jessica's like, there, that was it. And Trish realizes it's not enough. And then he tells the mother, stab for every year that you left me unattended, stab yourself that many times. And the mother goes to do it. The cop's like freaking out. And Jessica's like, that's it. Hits the button. And for some reason it didn't work. I hope it's not... Now, I hope there's actually a reason, like, why it didn't work. Like, somebody cut it on purpose. Somebody accidentally tripped over it. Maybe Kilgrave found some way to disable it. I don't know. But if it was just, oh, it just happened to malfunction at this time, that's like Deus Ex Machina for the bad guy, to make things worse for the good guys. So I don't know, if it really just malfunctioned right at that instant, that's a little too coincidental for my taste. I want things not coincidental. I want things to happen for a reason. Some coincidences in life do happen, but in this case, it was just everything in the world came together for that one instant so Kilgrave could get away. So because the button doesn't work, the mother ends up stabbing herself to death. And then he tells his father to grab the scissors. Jessica's trying to rush in there to save them. And Trish, like an idiot, pulls out the gun and tries to shoot him. To which all she succeeds in doing is breaking the glass and hitting him in the shoulder. Then there was a scene where I thought Trish was dead, because after she shoots him in the shoulder, he's like, put a bullet in your head, Trish. I'm like, oh my god! And then click. I'm like, okay, Trish isn't dead. That was a close one, though. That was a little scary. I thought she was going to die. And just the rest of the scene is just really intense stuff. First he says, carve your heart out, father. So he goes for his heart. Jessica's fighting, wrestling with him to keep it away. Then he tells Trish to put the bullet in her head. Click, doesn't work. She's freaking out. And then he says, follow me, detective. And the cop, like, gets his hand out of the handcuff, like, ripping up a portion of his skin to get it out of there. And then Jessica catches up with Kilgrave, grabs onto his arm, and then big plot twist. And I hope that they give a good explanation of why this is. Because I have a theory, and I'm going to share it in a second. But she grabs onto his arm, and he's like, let go of me, Jessica! And she still hangs on. And so then he's like, detective, get her off me. And then Morgan Freeman looking cop tackles her, and they wrestle before she kicks him in the face. And then she gets outside, and he's gone. But then she flashes back to that moment, and he said, let go of me. And she's looking down at her hands, and they're hanging on. They're not letting go. They're not even, like, almost letting go. They're still hanging on. And then she flashes back to the scene of Reva's murder. And, after she's been killed, she's walking away. He's like, get back here now, Jessica! And she's not. She just keeps walking. And then, obviously, the whole bus crash thing. My theory is, because... Okay. This is really... It would be a little bit weird if this is how it worked. But I don't know if he's ever made... Well, okay. He's only made one other person that we know of kill somebody else, and that is Hope. He made her kill her parents. I don't know if she's still Like, I wonder if maybe when he makes somebody kill somebody else, I wonder if that is just so. It's like he's already making people want to do something that they normally wouldn't want to do. And so I wonder if this is so completely far. You make somebody who doesn't want to kill anybody, who isn't a murderer, you make them murder somebody. I wonder if that kind of breaks his hold on you. Now, I feel like Jessica said this Reva wasn't the only person that she killed. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to think back if she killed anybody else. I don't think she did, though. So if Reva was the first person she murdered, then it would make a bit of sense that maybe that's what breaks his hold on people. And Hope may as well also have his hold broken on her because he made her kill her parents. Maybe that was just, I would like to see if that's a possibility now. Um, the other thing that might, the other thing that I thought about is his tone of voice and the words that he said were the exact same. It's, come back here now, Jessica. Let go of me, Jessica. So I don't know if maybe the tone of voice and the words that he uses, I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I doubt that's it. It's just something else that kind of came to mind. But I really think that this whole murder thing, making them do something like murder, maybe it really is. Once they do that, that's it. He doesn't have any more control over them because he's officially made them do something that they don't even kind of want to do. Everything else that he's made people do is like, it's never anything. Obviously, he's made people kill themselves before, which is, they always hesitate before they do it, but they ultimately do it. And so I wonder if making them do something that is just not in their nature at all will be what breaks the hold over them. And obviously, they will touch on that more. This is Marvel, so there's going to be an explanation for it. But I like that's how it ended. She's out. When she gets outside, she thinks back to that moment. Then she thinks back to the past. Both times when she resisted him, she kind of gets like a little smile on her face, like, okay, it's on. Now I know. I think I'm good. I don't think he has a hold over me anymore. And that helps so much because this whole season, she's been completely terrified of him and what he can do and all of that stuff. And now it's just like, maybe I don't have to be scared. Maybe I'm good. Maybe he doesn't have any more control over me. So I'm interested to see where this goes. Only other thing to talk about is something going on with Simpson. I don't know who this doctor is that Trish took him to see. He keeps talking about, I want back in, talking about these pills that he has to take. I wonder if it's like some sort of, it makes me think of like the Super Soldier program that was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a little while. Made people, the whole Centipede project before it was Hydra. But I don't remember them taking pills. But it could be similar circumstances. I don't know. Just something I noticed. He said he wanted to speak to a Dr. Kozlov who didn't work at this hospital, but the doctor did show up anyway and said, I want back in. The doctor tells Trish to leave. There's something going on there. I don't know what it is, but I hope that it goes beyond it. Like in Daredevil, the whole thing with his old teacher Stick, I think his name was. They had that one episode where he's talking to some mysterious figure off camera and talking with them about a future plan that didn't happen in the first season. So it's a possibility it'll happen in the second season. Same thing with this. I wonder if maybe they're just giving us glimpses of this secret organization he's working or used to work for and now wants back in on, and maybe that'll come in later. I don't know. But yeah, just maybe a little bit of mystery thrown in there, just so Simpson is not just a another character. He actually does have some purpose. But yeah, really good episode. Really, really intense at the end. But not just the end. The whole episode was intense. Wondering, are they going to get the information they need? Where's this all going? Just epic climax to finish it off. But now Kilgrave's back out on the loose, so it's going to take some doing. But I'm interested to see what happens next and where they take it from here. So, hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.